Street Talk! Yeah!
Welcome to Street Talk. I am your host, Jason, and this is for Wednesday, January the 28th. Well, the month's all but over. Where are we at? Do we still have a good streak going? Are we playing monthly? Trying to build some momentum for next month? Break our own personal record? Possibly win some money on the side? I know a lot of you guys like to compete in some little money leagues in your own private groups or whatever. Whatever the case may be, we need to pick up some greens to finish out this month strong. And why not do it in the NBA? Phoenix Suns hosting the Washington Wizards. Well, looking at the early lines, and these are very early, Phoenix is between a 4 and a 5-point favorite at home. Now, Washington, 12-9 on the road, but they are only 5-5 out of their last 10 road games. Sort of a seesaw season for them, at least lately on the road. Phoenix Suns at home, 13-9. They had won 7 in a row before dropping their last 2. One on a buzzer beater to James Harden, and one on a 20-point blowout against the Clippers. So can they sort of right the ship at home and get back some of that positive momentum that they had as they desperately try to hang on to the 8th seed in the very tough Western Conference? Well, looking at the stats, got Phoenix better offensively, Washington better defensively, and the stats bear that out. Phoenix 6th in offensive efficiency, so this is how many points do they score per 100 possessions at 107.2, so they're 6th in the league in that. Washington a little bit further down, 13th at 103.9. Defensively, Phoenix 21st in the league in defensive efficiency, so how many points given up per 100 possessions. Washington, meanwhile, a little bit better. As I said, 7th in the league. So you take those, they average out to just about the same as far as net goes. Efficient field goal percentage. So little stat lesson here, advanced stat lesson here at Street Talk. Efficient field goal percentage is how well a team shoots, but it weighs what type of shot. So a three-pointer, making a three-pointer is 1.5 times more weighted than a two-pointer. Easy way to look at this would be, if you had to make 2 shots in a game, would you rather make 2 two-pointers or 2 three-pointers? 2 three-pointers, of course. So this stat takes that into account. Both of these teams neck and neck. Phoenix 5th in the league in efficient field goal percentage. Washington 6th in the league. So we're really sort of painting a picture of 2 really even-keel teams. The difference is they play in 2 different conferences. Washington probably going to get a high seed in the East. Phoenix might not even make the playoffs in the West. It's such a tough conference. Now, Washington can't catch Atlanta. I mean, technically they can mathematically. But for all intents and purposes, they're 7-8 games behind them. They're not going to do it with this amount of team, unless Atlanta just completely drives off the cliff. So Washington's probably looking at around that 4 seed, but they're going to get a home series if they can hang on to that. Rebounding percentage, this is really where these 2 teams are separated greatly. Phoenix 25th in the league in rebounding percentage. Washington 4th. So that's what we would expect with Marcin Gortat and Nene and some guys like that. A little bit taller, a little bit easier to grab those rebounds. Also, Phoenix likes to play a lot of small ball. Got Dragic, Eric Bledsoe, Gerald Green coming off the bench. Sort of a run and gun team, and that sort of reflected in their offensive efficiency. Now, Washington coming off not just back-to-backs, but back-to-back road games. So they have a few older players. They have Paul Pierce, Andre Miller. Even Nene is no spring chicken. How will those legs sort of respond on the second of not just back-to-back, road back-to-backs? Will those legs give enough lift to keep that rebounding edge? I don't think so. I'm going to go with Phoenix at home, as I said, clawing, scratching, trying to hold on to that 8th spot. And I think they're going to be a little bit fresher. They're a little bit younger a team. And when they put that sort of high-powered offense in gear, I think they're going to do just enough to get the green. So Phoenix for the green. Hope you guys enjoy it. We'll see you next time on Streak Talk.